welcome to Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids, a series of cautionary tales for lovers of scream. This apple tree has got apples on, and this ladder has got spindle shanks on, see? He's going to show you how to scrump, and I'm going to show you how to stop him. Ready? Scrumping. Very good. And now, the stopping. What a summer holes it was. Algy, his best chum Cole, and Algy's dog Stinker were spending 6 whizzing weeks in Kent, where they had formed a ripping gang called the Chipper Chums for the express purpose of having adventures and drinking ginger beer. There was Ginger and his little sister Alice, and Sam, who was a girl with a boy's name, but nobody teased her about it because she was really big. Once, horrible Dick Stick called her Sam the Man. So Sam sent him packing with a bloody nose and tears streaming down his unwashed face. One day, the Chipper Chums took their bicycles on an adventure.
When you're in that Chipper Chums, it vanishes the glums with the wind in our hair, not a problem, not a care, and a picnic in our tums.
They were having such jolly good fun that they didn't notice when Alice got left behind.
I say, Chums, wait for me. I can't keep up.
Gosh, where's my little sis? Ginger gasped suddenly. I hope she hasn't fallen off her trike and broken her neck. I vote we stop, said Sam, who, as the biggest, was also the most sensible, so they all stopped. Sorry, old thing, I feel a proper bounder. We promised not to cycle so fast again.
That's all right, bro. It was Teddy who was scared.
Then they all laughed, and everything was all right again. They cycled across Buttercup Meadow and down through the wood to the stream that bubbled merrily alongside the apple orchard. The sun was devilish hot, so they got off their bikes and opened their picnic there and then. I say, chums, I'm parched. Shall we start with ginger beer?
No, that's a jolly bad idea, Ginger. Let's see what Aunt Fanny's put in the hamper for us to eat first.
This was a jolly good idea, and the Chipper Chums tucked into a banquet fit for an Indian prince. Sardine sandwiches, ripe tomatoes, home-baked scones with lashings of clotted cream, and a tin of Spam. There was even a bone for Stinker. Two minutes later, they were all so full of good things that one by one they fell asleep in the warm grass. What a dog's life it was. When the Chipper Chums woke up, there was a chill in the air. I say, chaps, hadn't we better be getting home soon? But we haven't had our adventure yet. What shall it be? How about fishing? I've got some string in my pocket. But what could we use to make a hook? We could rip out one of Teddy's eyes and bend the pin on the back of that. Oh, I say, Alice, I'm most awfully sorry, old girl. What a cad I am. I completely forgot that you love your Teddy. Why don't you choose what we do?
Rightio. I want a big, shiny apple. Oh, yes! What a wizard wheeze! Scrumping! But scrumping is stealing, and those apples belong to Farmer Tregowan. Don't be such a Tommy Rotten weed. We'll only take a few.
Here, here, he'll never miss them. Then that's settled. Scrumping it is.
And everyone shouted, "Hurrah!"
The Chipper chums were mad for big adventures. Even Stinker wanted an apple when he saw them.
Shh! You'll give the game away, Stinker. We don't want Farmer Tregowan to find us. How are we going to pick the apples? We could use that ladder. Poppycock, it's much more of an adventure if one of us stands on someone else's shoulders. Isn't that very, very dangerous?
Not if it's me underneath, said Sam bravely. But you're a girl. I could always slap you like I did Dick Stick. Oh, gosh, sorry, said Ginger for the third time that day.
And Bag's eyes stand on her shoulders. Bravo, Cole! Good luck!
And everyone shook Cole's hand. The plan worked a treat. But just as the Chipper chums finished eating their apples, they heard a gunshot and a deep, gruff voice.
You there! What does thou think thou's doing?
It was Farmer Tregowan.
Stealing my apples, is ya?
Stinker growled as the testy farmer bore down on the chums.
Sit, Stinker!
But Stinker was protecting his friends and sprang at the big man's throat.
Stinker!
But it was too late.
I say, gosh, that was a pretty rotten thing to do. Poor Stinker. You had no right. I shall tell my father.
Yous can tell who he likes, but them's my apples you been eating.
Now look here, we're bally sorry for scrumping, but there's no need to take that tone with us. Alice is only a baby. Please let us go.
But if I lets he go, how does I get my apples back?
You could give us a cracking good clip round the ear, then forget all about it. Yes, a biffing box on the nose. Hurrah!
No, I needs every apple I's got for my cider.
But we've eaten them.
Then I shall just have to squeeze 'em out, won't I?
And with that, the insecticide that the farmer had sprayed on his apples took effect. What a perfectly horrible man he was! Later that day, Farmer Tregowan finally got his apples back with the help of a 10-ton cider press. He stored the juice in an old oak vat and used it to make that year's cider. And a particularly heady brew it was too. So, if you see a bottle of Tregowan's vintage cider from 1952, don't drink it! Unless, of course, you're partial to a little extra body in your tipple.